Doran's already here. Shit. Okay. Well, actually, never mind. He's the guest for the month. So, okay, there. That's better. That sounded weird. All right. What is up? It's early. Gotta crack my. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's just get it started. Hello, welcome to Missing the Homies. By the way. Hey, ooh, nice sweater. I like it.
Thank you. It's finally cold here.
I know. I broke out my hoodie. Oh my god, I can
So,
hear myself on your end.
sorry, Mario finally got a new internet service provider, and the computer he built himself, then I got hand-me-downed years ago that I used for work with two screens and I used constantly, will not connect to it.
To the Wi-Fi?
It
Hmm.
shows up, it's fully available, it just won't work, and I'm pretty sure it's because when he built this computer, there's some like tech bro things in it that like I have to do workarounds to do stuff, but like
You're not with that.
I think it's fucking it up.
Yeah. See, so that's like my new laptop. Um, my old one um used to be able to play every kind of uh video and picture format.
Yeah.
Like every single camera, I would just put a card in and it could read it. And then I got my new laptop and none of them would play. And I was
Yeah, that sounds great.
and so I was on the phone with the Apple Genius Bar for a week straight trying to figure out what was happening, and they're like, "Well, um we don't know. You could send it in and blah." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. Fuck you guys." Like
No,
it
Apple, the old one was at Apple also.
yeah. But they
From
don't
what it appears, like Apple doesn't support all file types.
it doesn't. But I must have downloaded some kind of software or something on my old laptop that let me do it because I wound up just making like a copy of like my entire system on my old
hmm
laptop and just ported it over to the new one and it works perfect. But like, so stupid. Anyways, what's up? How are you? Did you get back from Greece last night? Shit.
No, the day before. Last night I saw that play
Oh, what play did you see?
I was working on. It's called Mudrow. I think I mentioned it to you before. I was like temporary stage managing it because they needed someone. And so they just had their final preview last night. Today they opened, so I saw it. Today though, I'm going out of town to the west side of the state for like event that I won free tickets to. So I get like free hotel stay and stuff.
Oh, that's
Uh,
so sick. That's the best.
but my friend who was going with me bailed last minute, so I'm gonna be solo. And I'm just like,
Oh,
whatever. I get to hang out in a hotel room.
that is always a good time, especially one that you didn't pay for.
The
Hmm.
plan.
Hell yeah. How was Greece?
Lots of fun, really exhausting. Like always on large trips like that, by like day 8 or 9, you're over it and you want to be home.
Yeah. And how long were you guys there for? Like 10 days?
10 days, yeah.
Gotcha. Does that count travel at the front and end? How long is the flight to get to? How long was your guys'
Um,
travel?
Travel totals about 12, 13 hours.
Holy shit. Oh my
So like
gosh.
when we were going there, we had to do like connection to New York and then New York to Greece and then coming back. We were supposed to leave yesterday, but we were going to do a flight from Greece to Paris, Paris to Detroit. But there's a giant pilot strike in Paris right now. And
Okay.
so we had to move our plans to do Greece to Boston, Boston to Detroit. Costed us a lot more money that Delta will not reimburse.
That's so
Um,
whack. What the fuck?
Delta won't reimburse it because officially the strike said they'd last for 2 days, because we all know it's not actually going to last for 2 days.
Yeah.
And they said because that, then we would have had to wait for like right before we would leave for us to get new tickets for them to reimburse it. But like if you do that, you're gonna be stuck in the country for another like few days because all the
Right.
flights are already gonna be taken.
Right. That's so stupid. What the fuck?
So that happened.
Hmm. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
But the trip was great. Um, saw family. They were a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Merrick had his baby moments like always on trips. I'm sure you've experienced it, right?
I don't know what you mean by Merrick's baby moments.
Like him complaining about food and then making a huge scene and then being the
Oh,
bullshit.
Merrick being a
Like,
baby. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's just like you're ruining this for everyone.
It like I know I've said this so many times, but like it really blew my mind in Iceland that like we would wake up and I feel like we didn't even wake up super early. Like we woke up at like 8 and we would go hit the road. We're like, and we all talked about everything together. We're like, okay, we're gonna go see this. We're gonna go do this. We have to be here. We have to do this. And Mario and Merrick were both like, okay, yeah, that sounds cool. Like, let's do it. And then as soon as we would get back to the Airbnb at like 5 o'clock, they were done for the day, for the whole day. And I was like, um, okay. I was
Yeah,
like, this is your guys' trip. You guys do whatever the fuck you want. But I was like, that's you guys are kind of wasting the day.
it's bullshit. Merrick often will like I'll like plan everything in detail and then he'll just like complain about stuff. He'll just want to stay in the Airbnb, just like relax. And it's like
Do
I
that.
like put time and energy into this and all I got were like complaints and like why the fuck are we walking so long? And it's just like
Yeah,
why
that's
am I why am I doing this?
right. We need to eventually because like it's hard right now, but we should all do like you need to replace Merrick and Mario on the next Glacier Boys trip.
I'll plan a full itinerary and everything.
Oh my gosh. You know I mean, you know how Colin is with his
You haven't
itineraries.
been on a trip with me, so you've
Not like a real trip.
seen it. But like um back when I lived in Chicago on my birthday, I like took my parents and we did a road trip through North Michigan and the UP. And they were like shocked at like how perfectly timed and detailed everything I had was and how it actually like everything was literally on time
Yeah.
and how good at it all I was, even like food spots, to the point that my dad would like annoyingly every 2 months when he'd want to do a little trip with my mom would
He'd be
like
like
ask
Doran
like
Planet.
plan it.
Well, that's a real skill. Like I
I took Derek on a trip to West Michigan, same thing. And then my friend Jason, we did Wisconsin, it was the same thing. It's just like I'm really good at planning.
mhm.
And it's just like I hate Merrick.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
other podcast. I'd be down for Japan. You guys would just have to be content with going to the Sailor Moon Cafe and Museum and the Kirby Cafe, also Japanese arcade. Basically, my dream trip in Japan is actually like if it's 10 days, about 6 of those days is gonna be all the weeb fantasy shit.
Yeah,
Pokemon Center, Mario Land.
I would 100%. And I feel like some place like Japan, I was going to say someplace like Japanese. Someplace like Japan, I would be I mean like new places, I'm down to do literally anything. Like Iceland,
Yep.
I am so not an outdoor person, but like
Hmm.
all we did was hike and drive and everything and I had a fucking blast. So like new places, I'm down for whatever. Um, but yeah, that is funny, Merrick. If you're watching, yeah, you know,
You know,
yeah, I was gonna say I don't even feel bad. I said that to your face. Fuck it. Um, but yeah. So what was your favorite thing that you did in Greece?
It was the wedding.
Really?
Actually, the wedding. I wasn't expecting it to be. And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, of course." But it's like, no, when you're at a like family wedding and you don't know anyone, it's usually really awkward.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. It was like there's the Chaldean and Assyrian side, and then there's the um Greek side. And I'm not gonna go into detail about some of the religious drama stuff, but um it'd be like we do our like line dance, and the
Mm.
Greeks also have their own line dance. So it's like the Greeks started, and there'd be people who were going hard as fuck. Like there were these two boys like our age who obviously went to school for this, like were put into like folk dance school by their parents for years.
Yeah.
They're like going hard as fuck. And then like me and some of the other like Iraqi people are just like struggling. And then suddenly it switches and now it's our music and we're doing
You're
it.
going
And
hard as fuck, and they're like,
it was actually really funny. The two bros who were like dancing hard as fuck only tried the Middle Eastern dance once, and after that they didn't go back in. And I think it's because it's like
I
after showing off so hard, they now can't do it. You know what I
right,
mean?
right. You know, I must have been like subconsciously thinking about you and the wedding, because the other day I was watching My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and ugh, such a great movie. Great,
I
great.
mentioned that movie so many times to people on the trip.
I'm sure. Were they just like, yeah, no, we call it My Big Fat Wedding here?
They love that movie. They love that movie there. They even kind of like the second one, and I was like, what?
I haven't.
What?
I don't think I've seen the second one.
It's trash. Don't bother.
What's it about? Is it about her Tula's daughter?
Yeah,
Is she doing the same thing, marrying a white guy?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't fully remember it, but I remember it being bad and it just like straight to DVD cash grab.
right. And you know what I didn't realize, maybe because I've seen it so many times, it takes place in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like I think, oh no, that's what it was, because I had a game night and everybody was like, oh, blah blah blah. There's no quintessential Chicago movies, like movies based in Chicago, and somebody's like, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and I was like, oh fuck. Um, but yeah, that's great. Oh,
Watch that movie. I think it's on Hulu now.
what, My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, and the second one. The second one's on Hulu too.
We should watch them both and like come back and do a review.
Spite watch. Well, I'm already halfway there. I'll just watch the second one. Uh,
Did you just no, you have to watch both. It has to be like
you have to do a marathon. You have to do one
yeah,
after the other.
yeah.
Have you ever done that in the theaters? Have you ever gone and seen two movies in a day?
Like it's a planned double feature or you
Yeah.
just casually pick two movies.
I mean,
No,
I've
I
never done it
always
either.
wanted to at like
I lied.
drive-in
I've done it once.
because drive-in theaters will do that. And I always wanted to do it, but then I never did because drive-ins are great in theory, but a lot of them, at least here, are like in areas surrounded by so much light that
I
it's like
swear. I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, I love the idea of a drive-in, but they're like in.
Ford drive-in is piece of shit. I went to see the new Spider-Man movie there with a boy,
Hmm.
and it's like you could barely see some of it because of all the lights around it.
Hmm. And the one in Northville is huge, but I think it's like almost too big. Like the like the parking lot is so massive that like nobody's like really doing it right.
And
Um,
then I went to one in Flint once. That one was at pretty good, and then the one near in Toledo near Port Clinton.
hmm.
There's one there, and I didn't actually see a movie there, but I stopped there for their haunted house once, which is really shitty but funny. Um, and so while you're in the parking lot, they have like horror movies going off on the screen, and that actually worked out really well.
Mm. Yeah, they have I'm on like a bunch of those like things to do in Chicago pages, and I think they have, yeah, no, they definitely have a drive-in.
I don't think there's a drive-in in Chicago. There's like movies in the parks all the time.
No, there was a pop-up. There was a pop-up drive-in, but I know there's a lot of movies in the
Oh.
park. Because I was trying to think where the pop up was. I don't know. All of those like secret Chicago things, I like. They always sound so cool, but like I've never. I don't know. I, but I
I feel like so many of the pop-ups in Chicago, it's like they sound cool. You go, and it's just like garbage covered with like lip gloss.
yeah, and I've only done. Actually, I can't even think of which ones I've been to. Like I've actually gone to, as opposed to like shot for work. Um,
Oh,
but oh, I
you
did get chicken wings. I did get tickets to a chicken wing festival, and I'm really looking forward to that. But anyways,
you know the bar we went to, King of Cups?
yeah,
So every like October, they changed the bar into a pop-up bar, but really it's just the same bar, just doing decorations.
just with a coat of lip gloss.
It's actually really cool. They make the drinks like themed. They do the lip gloss. Well, it's like a good bar at the base.
Mm-hmm.
And so just adding it makes it work really well. And then they have like a shitty tarot card reader come in
Was King of Cups the one we went to with Melanie
with
and Steve?
Yeah,
Okay, that one's that's the one right down the street from me, right?
it used to be.
I don't know, maybe.
No, it's not near you.
Oh, I don't ever know where bars are because I don't go.
I only remember spots of things that I like to take people to. Because then I could
Mm.
just be like, oh, let's go.
Oh my gosh, Doran, I felt so cool last night. So Renee's friend Allison. Oh no, you know Allison. So
Yeah.
Allison is coming to hang out this weekend, and I was like, Renee, what do you guys have going on? And she's like, oh, I don't know, we might just sweaty. Stop it. Um, she's like, oh, we're gonna go run some errands. I was like, you should go check out Four Sided. I think you'd really like it. And she's like, oh, thanks for the rec. I was like, yeah, thanks, Doran. We still haven't made it to the leather archives, but honestly, maybe we'll do that this weekend.
Yeah. It's fun. I
Yeah,
like it there. I should follow up. I want that job.
do it, do it, do it, and move
I
back.
think I made a backup plan. If I don't get the job, I'm gonna get a summer gig at Cedar Point doing stage management.
Oh my gosh, I know a guy. I went to school with him, and he worked at Cedar Point like every summer, and he loved it. He was like, it's like one of those weird like what I imagine a summer camp counselor would be like, but he's like, it was actually fun.
Um, so my understanding of this Cedar Point jobs over summer, they prey on like people coming out or in college because they underpay you and all this other stuff, but they make it sound really nice.
They prey on kids coming out.
They're like, "Oh, you need a summer job?
I'm
Here's
sure.
an offer." And they underpay you majorly. Like I looked at the some website said that like they paid 18 an hour for stage management, and I'm like, I have experience in all the things you're asking for and even the like weird outdoor theater stuff, like,
Mm-hmm.
but I want at least 30.
Holy shit. I mean, I don't know. Is
They
that
also force you to work 6 days a week in 50-hour days. Not 50-hour days, 50-hour weeks.
holy
And
shit?
like, so I'm gonna be here basically full time.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay me well.
Yeah, that's dog shit. What the fuck?
So
Yo,
that's my plan.
yo, speaking of stage managing,
Yeah.
I felt
So
I was
is it a
like
play or is it a play with kids in it?
no, so it's a children's play. Like all the actors are like
Okay, so it's like adults and it's a play designed for kids.
no or
Or
so
is it like a kids camp type of deal?
I think it's a kids camp type of deal. Um but like so there's a bunch of shows going. So um actually where's my phone? Anyways, it fell. Because I was going to look it up, but maybe I shouldn't say the name on here. Um but I'll send it to you after. But yeah, I think there's 4 or 5 shows going like right now with different age groups, and
Hmm.
my the age group that I'm going to be working with I think is like 12, or no, what they say, like 11 to 15, 14-year-olds. So like middle schoolers.
Middle school theater kids.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want you to realize that. I don't think it hit you yet.
No, it does. It didn't. And I'm trying not to let it hit me. I'm just trying to go
You'll
in on
have
my
both little kid attitudes who think they're like adults. It's just a heads up.
hell yeah. I'm
And then
excited.
there will be some kids who are just so like don't care also mixed in. They'll be the more chill kids who just do stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. It's up in Evanston, so it's like not not super close, but it'll be cool. I'm
Do you
excited.
drive every day?
I mean, I'm only doing practice. I'm sorry. I keep calling it practice. um on Mondays and Fridays.
Oh, okay, that's really small.
Yeah, and it like I'm starting next week and it's over before Thanksgiving. So like
Okay.
it's I mean, I assume it's not normally that short.
No, like the gig I'm about to do is 5 days. It's about 35 hours a week.
Yeah, this is like not that.
And
And my friend Becca who like hooked it up, she gave me like the rundown. She's like you were telling me all of the stuff and she's like she went to school at Columbia. I don't know. Um, They all went to different school, whatever. Um, she was like, "Yeah, you have to do this and this and this and this." She's like, "When you're at this level," she's like, "But you're gonna be at this level. Like that's what the production is." She's like, "You're gonna have to worry about sound cues and light cues." I was like,
oh, so they just want you being a board op.
"Yeah." So I think
That's easy.
I think that's all I'm gonna be doing. She
Yeah.
told me I'm gonna be like,
Go, go, go,
yeah. So I don't know.
go.
I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be too complicated. I'm excited. It'll be
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
But yeah, I watched the podcast. I was like, I wonder how much shit about me they're gonna talk, expecting me not to watch it.
I was dying the way Colin kicked it off.
I
The
was like,
well, because
you, Colin, fuck you, Colin.
me and Colin didn't even we didn't talk about like he gave me no heads up. Like I turned it on. He's like, "Yo, fuck you, door." Blah blah blah. I was like, I was just as surprised. I was like, Colin, what the fuck?
Yeah, college. Fuck you, fuck insurance. I hate that industry. That job sucked ass. They underpaid me. They know it.
And you know what? You know what's even funnier?
Couldn't pay my own rent and food while I lived a 5 minute walk away from the place in a shitty studio apartment infested with cockroaches. Like Bud, that's being underpaid.
You know what's funny is Colin will 100% watch this and he'll watch it with his family. What up, Uncle Art and T-Daz,
Wait,
Joe and
wait,
Miranda?
wait, they, wait, Anas and Art, watch it.
I think so. I don't know. But I'll
They
get
better.
I'll get
All the only like adult in the family that should be watching this is Andrew McKnight's dad, who I think his name is Robert, based off the comments with the.
no, shout out Bill. Or wait, is Robert? We need to know in the comments. Bill. Bill, drop it down below. um but yeah, it's so fun. You know what? Oh my gosh. I like love when people watch them and text me because Joe texted me probably like 2-3 nights ago. And the only text I got was, "Yo, send me the clip of Colin hitting that car on the bike." So I was like, I know he's watching
God,
the show.
anything.
Kieran did not say anything. Me and Kieran are on Be Real if you want to join Be Real.
Wait, what's Be Real? Oh, it's that one new app, right?
Yeah, you can post once a day. It's really honestly the interface is really fucking confusing. Like I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I've heard bad parts about that. I watched. Have you heard of Swell Entertainment? She's just a YouTuber.
Mm-mm.
She's the only YouTuber. It's creepy to say. She's the only YouTuber I've ever felt like that parasocial relationship with, you know?
Ew. But I know exactly what you're saying.
And because you always hear about it and you're like, yeah, this is a problem. But I'm always like very mental of like, oh,
That's
but
not
then
me. I don't do that.
she just like has a way of presenting herself where she doesn't have like that on off.
Yeah.
She's very upfront about it and she's very casual.
Yeah, like me.
It just like after watching for so long, you feel like you know her and it's creepy.
Yeah.
And
Ugh.
she's also very upfront about the whole like parasocial stuff is like a problem.
She's like, don't reach out to me. We're not friends.
Basically, the vibe of her is like if she wasn't a YouTuber and we went to the same college, I would have been her friend. If that makes sense.
Yeah. That's how I feel. That's how I felt about David Dobrik. And then once his vlogs started getting like weird and like
He definitely
creepy,
has an on and off.
yeah, I was like, man, I don't think so. I was like, he seems too intense. I don't
I'll
like.
just stick with my mid-sized YouTubers. Thank you.
Uh, yeah. I was gonna say something. Oh, um, me and oh, never mind. You watched the video. Oh wait, no, you didn't, because it came out today.
Wait, what came out today?
Oh no, actually I didn't post it. But me and Colin did a second episode.
Yeah, because you abruptly ended and it was the worst ending ever. I was like, what is this?
Well, I don't know. I'm so me and Colin recorded. Spoiler alert. Oh, actually, anybody watching this video is coming out after, but whatever. Um, so me and Colin started building the Gundam,
Yeah.
and this man was using fucking scissors. Not like not little scissors like this. He was using full on like kitchen scissors. I was like, Colin, what are you doing? He's like, this is kind of hard. I was like, because you're not making it easy for yourself. I asked him, I was like, are you using nail clippers or something? He's like, no, scissors. So I don't know. I hope it turns out good. Um,
When I move to Chicago, we're gonna start like a weekly podcast where we just bring new hobbies or shows or media and we have to talk about it. Most of the time we're gonna be building Gundams. We should do that and then have a Twitch stream on the side that we do twice a month where we just build Gundams.
Doran, I need you to know that you can't say stuff like that to me unless you're serious, because I would love to do that. I would love.
I've had the idea of doing a Twitch stream of some craft casually for like a year, but the problem is I try to watch Twitch so many times I can't get into it.
Yeah,
But I like the idea of doing it, if that makes sense.
oh, 100%. That's what, like, honestly, that's how I feel about like vloggers. Like, I even just hate saying that word. But like, there's not many people on YouTube whose vlog I watch because I'm like, this is so annoying. I'm like, I don't even care about this person's life, but I love the process of making it. Except for Casey Neistat, I love Casey Neistat vlogs. Um, but I'm 100% down. Actually, Colin was saying, my setup. He's like, it looks very Twitch. Or I don't know if he said that or I was just putting that.
I wanted to include Colin in the idea, but he doesn't live in Chicago. And I don't want to have like,
A Zoom call.
yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty annoying, especially when it cuts out at 40 minutes.
in the little name. You know, there's some podcasts, Swell Entertainment uses it,
Oh, I know. There are tons of things like
and it just like it sets up the call for you and records everything automatically and just sends it straight to your computer, so you don't have to worry about if their sound is bad or anything like that.
I
You
know
don't have
exact
to.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. Wow, 10 minutes. Right on cue. Love it. Um yeah, I've been looking into those. The only problem is that like they're a service. You have to it's monthly. And I'm like,
Mm.
I don't know, my dumbass. I'm like, I don't know if I would use it when I do this for every like.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for like 2 years. Um, but yeah, I'm 100% down. I would so be down to do a Twitch, and I think I have all of the stuff necessary for it. Um, I'd be down, even if it's just when you move back. If we get together once a month and build Gundams,
They'll know us by name at that one store.
hell yeah. So I started this second one,
If we get like 200 viewers, we could do a sponsorship with them.
dude. I'm trying to get certain sponsorships, namely Liquid Death or Bubbly
Or
Bounce.
a
I,
PepsiCo.
oh no, not PepsiCo. Never mind. PepsiCo is basically like Nestle or Nestle. Nestle. No,
Nestle.
Nestle is way bad, way worse. Um, but yeah, yeah. That's Doran. We only have one more of these.
Wait, there's another one still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you think this was it?
I think you told me four. It's my contracts wrote into my contract. I'm gonna be four video appearances.
Four? No way. Maybe probably said four more. There is a maximum of 8 per month, and we're at 7 right now, and you were not in 2 of them, so that's 5. So you're over your expected 4.
Not in two of them.
Um,
So rude.
hey, do you have any more build kits that you haven't done?
No, but I bought a paper puzzle,
Ooh, I'm just
like
thinking.
€5.
Would you wanna would for our last episode, whenever we do it, would you want to build again?
Yes. Let me go look up how much that Beelzebub is.
Oh my gosh,
Amazon. How much money do I have in my bank? I should look at that first.
you should dox yourself. Give a number. No, don't do it. Oh, don't do it.
Is your finger ever like too oily or sweaty and the like fingerprint doesn't work? You're like,
Oh
fuck
yeah.
everything.
Also, did I tell you that I sliced my finger really bad? Um, getting that
And now
big.
you log into anything.
No, I don't have sensation on like the tip of my finger. That's how I know.
What?
Yeah, I cut real deep.
You should get that fixed.
I mean, it's healed now. The hole is closed up. It's not bleeding. I could deal with a little non-feeling on my finger. Oh, don't do it.
I have more money than I thought I did. Yay.
You know,
Every time I open up my like phone and look at my bank stuff, I always like look at repeated amounts of things just to make sure.
that
The
it's
f-
right.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do it. Oh my god.
Like I'm like, did anyone steal my credit card?
Oh my gosh, dude. I need to change all my passwords because I keep getting those emails where it's like attempted login on this. Attempted login. Somebody tried to log into my Patreon. What are they gonna do? Steal my D&D shows that I'm subscribed to? God, I fucking.
Fucking Patreon. I wish Patreon's login wasn't so shit.
Yeah. Do they still not have an app? Or no, they do. No,
Last
they
time
do.
they have an app. It's just not like you can't do everything on the app.
Yeah.
And then it was like to log in and do stuff. There's like the two-step authentication that's like different than other places where it's like needs to do a text and like 20 other things. And I'm over it.
I hate
Okay,
two
looking
factor.
up Amazon kits.
You know they sell Gundam kits at Target. I, I,
They
s-
do.
I swear I almost bought a small one and sent it to you to be like, Doran, build this with me.
You know the Metal Garurumon I did
Yeah.
on Amazon currently? It's about $60. I bought it for like 30.
Hell yeah. Shop local, baby. Small businesses. What's up?
They also had like 30 of them there and they weren't moving, so oh my god, what if I want to do Beelzebub because I love them, but
Which one?
Imperial Dramon. Like, look how cool he
I was
is.
gonna say, but isn't that the
Oh,
that's the expensive one? Because that
$47.
one transforms.
Mashon is the $70 one right now. Or Greymon is 75. Yeah, Amazon definitely increases the price. Oh, wait, what?
I can't remember if it's. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I can't.
Oh, I did Metal Garurumon,
Yeah, that's what.
but it's the one I did. And then there's a way cooler, more
Whoa.
intense and
Is it the amplified one? Does it say amplified
yes,
next to it?
amplified. I
Because
didn't know that was a thing. What is that?
I think it's like a distinction. Holy shit! Yeah, because I'm looking at this War
That's
Greymon
that's why my
amplified.
Gallantmon was harder to do than Metal Garurumon, because Gallantmon was amplified. I
Uh,
saw.
I know. I want to see if I can do it. Oh no! Don't. I'm doxing myself on what I'm listening to. Oh, beautiful, dude. So I switched this. I'm using my like actual main camera. Not my main. Well, actually, this camera is pretty much my main now. I switched to this camera instead of my GoPro, and I don't remember which video with Colin, but I was showing him like a piece, and I did the whole YouTuber thing where I was like, "Oh, come on, focus," and I did that, and I was like, "Fuck, I hate that I just did it, but I get why they
It
do it."
worked.
It 100% does, but I'm just like, and then Colin tried to do the same thing, and I was like, it's not gonna work on your um webcam, but
I just dropped $54.
gang, yeah. So we're gonna build. I hate to pressure you, but hell yeah.
I'm gonna need to be one of those weebs that buys like the glass case that's like that wide, you know? You
Oh
know what I'm
my
talking about?
gosh,
Just to
yeah.
put them all in. I
Oh my,
hate those.
no,
I hate those.
no.
I understand
You'll be a weeb
every
when you
single.
get like a Sailor Moon figurine and put it in there.
I bought an Anjumon statue 2 years ago that was like being made
Uh huh.
and it still hasn't shipped. I think I got scammed.
Oh, that reminds me. I am still trying to get something off a Kickstart. I bought like this charger. Honestly, probably like 2.5 years ago. Yeah. What the fuck? Fuck Kickstarter. Um. So yeah, Doran.
Yeah,
Before it kicks us off and it
yeah,
abruptly ends and we have a horrible ending, like you said,
yeah.
let's call it right here.
Call it right here.
Yeah.
Call it.
By your name.
You wanna do a call?
Call and response. Who are you calling? Oh my fucking god.
Wait. What's that background on it?
Hey, I can't.
Hello?
Hey, I can't talk. I'm in the middle of a podcast.
All right. Well, it's been great. I hope your viewers enjoyed it. Toast Dad, I hope you have a great day, you specifically. Any family that's watching this, if you don't leave a comment, you're not invited to any weddings. End of story. All right. Bye.
That's gonna be my oh he hung up on me.
No, I'm still,
Oh.
you hung up on me.
All right, I'm gonna cut it out there so people don't know who hung up on who.
You. Bye.
Peace. I'll talk to you
You
soon.
need outro music.